Brace yourself for oddities pulled from every corner of the cosmos. Here are the 10 strangest celestial bodies ever discovered. Rank 10. GJ504b, the Blushing Maiden's Heart. This planet ranks among the youngest exoplanets ever spotted. It glows from head to toe in a soft cherry blossom pink, blushing like the heart of a bashful young girl. Don't be fooled into thinking it's romantic, though. That pink hue is leftover heat from its formation, radiating because the planet still runs blisteringly hot. With surface temperatures hitting roughly 237 degrees Celsius, it looks like a giant scoop of blush powder adrift in deep space. Nature seems to have borrowed its softest color to mask its deadliest heat. GJ504b weighs in at roughly 4 times Jupiter's mass and orbits some 43 astronomical units from its host star, beating out even the Neptune to Sun stretch in our own backyard. Set foot on it, and you'd be reduced to ash in an instant. Yet that mesmerizing pink glow could make anyone question life itself. At its core, GJ504b remains a Jupiter-class gas giant, a hulking ball of gas glowing faintly red and pink, spinning slowly and solitarily through the void. Its very existence flies in the face of traditional planet formation models, since gravity, at such a vast distance from its star, should struggle to pack together that much gas. It wears the gentlest color to cover up one of the universe's harshest births. Rank 9. J1407b, the Super Saturn. This planet boasts the largest ring system ever spotted on any known celestial body, about 200 times wider than Saturn's. Swap it in for Saturn, and it would swallow up nearly half the sky as seen from Earth. It carries more than 30 colossal ring layers, cinched around the planet like a strangling necklace. It weighs in at roughly 10 to 40 times Jupiter's mass. Its ring halo alone could outweigh Earth tens of times over. Stretching over 100 million kilometers across, it's built from countless grains of ice and dust. Call it the wildest, most jaw-dropping necklace the universe has ever strung together. Every gap carved into those rings betrays a giant moon taking shape, a newborn monster gorging on surrounding matter to bulk up. Faced with a sight this magnificent, and this haunting, would you dare lay eyes on it yourself? Rank 8. Sagittarius B2, the universe's great wine cellar. Tens of thousands of light-years away, hugging the heart of the Milky Way, sprawls a molecular cloud spanning 150 light-years. Stranger still, this cloud is packed with ethyl acetate, the very compound behind the smell of raspberries and the punchy aroma of rum. As a result, this entire massive nebula reeks of rum and raspberries. Sitting near the galactic center, Sagittarius B2 ranks among the richest known reservoirs of complex organic compounds, harboring more than 100 different molecules, sugars and amino acid precursors included. Among them lurks glycoaldehyde, a building block of RNA, the very raw material of life. Picture the universe's greatest bartender, shaking countless organic molecules into an interstellar cocktail with a raspberry kick. This is no ordinary nebula. It's a colossal wine cellar adrift in space. Scientists have even joked that if you could distill every drop of alcohol out of this cloud, it would keep all of humanity drunk for trillions of years running. Rank 7. WASP-12b, the egg-shaped planet. Who says a planet has to be a perfect sphere? This one blows that assumption out of the water. WASP-12b hugs its host star at an insanely tight distance, close enough to get yanked around by the star's brutal gravity. As a result, it's been wrenched out of its spherical shape and squeezed into an elongated egg. It falls into the hot Jupiter club, getting roasted alive at an absurdly close range. It weighs in at about 1.4 times Jupiter's mass, races around its star in a mere 1.1 days, and bakes at surface temperatures topping 2,500 degrees Celsius. Its extreme ellipticity makes it one of the flattest planets on record. Picture a rubber ball squashed flat, being torn apart and swallowed bit by bit. The host star's gravity is so fierce it's stripping away the planet's outer gas layer, dragging a comet-like tail of debris behind it. This planet is doomed to vanish, with the countdown clock ticking down a mere 10 million years. Loaded with carbon, its surface takes on a scorched black tinged with deep red, like a lump of coal smoldering in a furnace. Every passing second is borrowed time in a race against annihilation. Rank 6. Kepler-51b, the cosmic cotton candy planet. Despite being Jupiter-sized, this planet barely tips the scales at a few times Earth's weight. Its density is laughably low, just about 0.1 grams per cubic centimeter. Toss it into a cosmic-sized bathtub and it would bob right on the surface like a rubber duck. Set foot on it and you wouldn't float off, nor would you be able to walk. You'd sink straight through, as if wading into a giant dust cloud, and plunge clear down to the core. Kepler-51b ranks among the fluffiest, lowest density planets ever found, looking for all the world like a giant puffed-up candy. Even with a surface temperature around 500 degrees Celsius, its rock-bottom density leaves it as soft and spongy as a marshmallow. This is no ordinary planet. It's a giant bubble drifting through the vacuum, flying in the face of every physical intuition we have. Rank 5. 55 Cancri E, the eternal diamond ring. Loaded with carbon and squeezed by tremendous heat and pressure deep inside, this planet is believed to have turned its entire structure into pure diamond. It's earned the title of the most expensive planet in the universe. Trouble is, with its surface drowning in molten lava, humans will never get their hands on this diamond ring. 55 Cancri E weighs in at about 8 times Earth's mass, with surface temperatures soaring up to 2,400 degrees Celsius. Scientists peg the value of the diamond locked inside at hundreds of billions of dollars. Picture a cosmic-grade treasure forged under extreme heat and pressure, only to be locked away forever beneath molten rock. For all its riches, this place is a genuine hellscape. This clash between fortune and despair drives home a cosmic law. The most precious materials tend to hide out in the most inaccessible, forbidden corners. Rank 4. GJ436b, the burning ice ball. This planet's surface temperature soars up to 439 degrees Celsius. By ordinary logic, any water here should have boiled off long ago. Yet the planet's crushing gravity has squeezed water molecules into a solid under sky-high pressure, producing a strange breed of hot ice. Picture a block of solid ice set ablaze in hellfire. Gliese 436b weighs in at about 22 times Neptune's mass. Sky-high pressure has locked water into hot ice, keeping it solid even as temperatures soar. It turns everything we think we know about fire and ice on its head. What you'd witness is a ball of ice burning fiercely, its surface constantly sublimating in the heat and trailing a plume of water vapor tens of millions of kilometers long behind it. Rank 3. Thorn-Jitko object, the cosmic doll. Picture a red supergiant that has swallowed a neutron star whole. That neutron star then keeps spinning wildly away inside the giant star's core, giving rise to an extraordinarily rare object, a star nested inside a star. Theoretically speaking, this takes the cake for strangeness. 2 stars nested inside each other like the universe's freakiest Russian doll, upending every known model of how stars live and die. Its very existence proves that even amid the universe's endless chaotic collisions, it somehow strikes a bizarre balance and cooks up results far beyond anything we could dream up. Rank 2. TRES-2b, the darkness of the universe. This is the darkest planet ever discovered, bouncing back less than 1% of the light that hits it. It hangs in the void like a black hole. A spacecraft could barrel straight toward it, and the pilot wouldn't see a thing until impact. It sits roughly 750 light-years away. Its surface temperature climbs as high as 980 degrees Celsius, yet its atmosphere, thick with sodium and potassium, 2 of the best light guzzlers around, gobbles up nearly all the light from its host star. Even fully lit up, it still passes for a spherical black hole drifting through space. Buried in that darkness, though, it still gives off a faint, dark red glow, like a dying ember flickering its last in a pile of ashes. Rank 1. HD140283, the Methuselah star. The universe came into being roughly 13.8 billion years ago, yet calculations peg this star's age as nearly matching and possibly even exceeding the universe's own age. It stands as the lone living witness to the Big Bang itself. How can something be older than the very space that birthed it? Nicknamed the universe's living fossil, the Methuselah star sits about 190 light-years away toward the constellation Libra. It carries an extremely low metal content, a hallmark of the universe's very first stars, born back when there hadn't been enough time yet to cook up heavy elements from earlier generations of stars. Stand before a star like Methuselah, and humanity's thousands of years of civilization shrink down to nothing more than a fleeting flash in the pan.